Hello again, it's Vanessa Smith with GetKnitDone.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to bind off Knitwise. Binding off is how you get stitches off the needle. If you've already mastered the knit stitch, this bind off method will be super easy to learn because it involves knitting with only one extra step. So all you need is your project, including your needles, and a pair of scissors. To begin, hold your yarn and needles as you would when you're about to knit a row. Then knit 2 stitches. Then take your left needle tip and insert it into the front of the second stitch on the right needle. Lift it up and bring it over the first stitch on the right needle, and then drop it off the needle. You'll have 1 stitch. Knit another stitch and repeat that step. Insert the left needle tip into the front of the second needle or stitch, on the right needle, bring it up and over the first stitch and drop it off. You'll just keep repeating those steps until you get to the last stitch. So while you're binding off, try to keep your tension loose and even. Okay, so now we only have 1 stitch remaining on our needle. We're going to grab our scissors. We're going to cut the working yarn about 6 to 8 inches away from the needle. And then I kind of lengthen that stitch right there and then draw that yarn through the stitch and pull it snug. So as you can see, that last stitch can be a little sloppy. If you'd like a neater last stitch, you could optionally bind off another way. I'll get that set up and show you in just a moment. Okay, so in this optional method, you would knit until, or bind off until there's 1 stitch remaining on your left needle. And then you're going to slip that last stitch to the right needle. And there will be now 2 stitches on the right needle. So then with the left needle, you're going to pick up this little loop right here. Let's see if I can demonstrate that. So it's on the side right there. You're going to insert the needle from the back to the front through that loop. And then return that slip stitch back to the left needle. Knit those 2 stitches together. It's going to be a little tight. And then bind off as you normally would by inserting your needle into the front of that second stitch on the right needle and drawing it up and over. And then you're going to draw your yarn through that last stitch. And that looks a little better. And again, too, if you're going to be picking up stitches or seaming, your bind off stitches won't show. But if your edge is your finished edge, you're going to want it to look as nice as possible. So it's as simple as that, with a couple different options for finishing off that last stitch. And thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and check out the links below.